Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 330 of Grown Women Gaming. I know, right?
We in there. We in there.
Like, especially when you say it all like that, it's a lot. And of course, it is your lovely ladies for today. We're going to be jumping into our topics, but first, we're going to talk about what we played this week, except one game, because we're going to actually talk about that later on in the show. So, what did we play today? We're going to start at the bottom and work our way up.
What the fuck? What the fuck? All right. I see what we're doing.
She's like, yo, what?
I see what we're doing. Don't worry.
Huh? What we doing, man?
I see what we're doing. It's all right. I've been playing Civilization. Oh, hey, y'all. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate all y'all coming to our shenanigans this week. And what I've been playing is a lot of Civilization. Obviously, the game you see here, which is my gameplay. So if it looks wonky, it's my bad. But yeah, so the game that you see on the screen is going to be our topic, or one of our topics. So we'll talk about Avowed later. Civilization. Ugh.
This is why I went to you first. That way we can discuss Civilization.
She said whatever.
Yeah. So I don't know why they made so many changes. I feel like they made a ton of changes that also remove quality of life items that people had, had worked to get them to put in the game from previous iterations. So like, why would you take out those items, right? I don't know. I don't know if I like it yet. I've only gone through one playthrough and I'm toward the end on my first full playthrough, where you start at the antiquity age and you go all the way to, exploration age, and you're supposed to find out if you win and all that stuff, right? So I'm at the end, I'm on the exploration age, and I feel like the last age was the worst one. The exploration, the exploration, right? And then modern age. So sorry, I'm in modern age. Anyways, exploration age is like crazy. I didn't win shit. I ain't get nothing. I was so mad. I don't understand it. I also don't understand how the NPCs have shit like way early, so early than you. I feel like there's gonna need to be some rebalancing done and stuff with that game. So I don't know. And now that Avowed is out, I'm like, you get that feeling and you're just like, I feel bad for Civilization because I know you're creeping toward the back burner,
Oh, damn. It be that way sometimes, though.
I know. The only good thing, though, is like Civilization, you can play it whenever, right? And like I said, I hope that they do make some changes because I know that people are very vocal and upset about some of the things that they've done. So yeah, hopefully they'll make some changes and it'll get better. But yeah. But you've been playing too, CHAREECE.
I have been playing it, and I don't know. I'm kind of like Boogie on it. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Like I don't want to say it's bad because I don't necessarily think it's bad, but it's like
it's not really. Oh my god, it's good, but it's not bad. I don't know. It's mid. It is definitely mid.
Not that.
One thing, like we gotta get out of thinking that mid means bad. Mid does not equal bad.
Mid is literally mid.
Yeah, it's like it's just okay,
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
it's just that the changes that are made are so drastically. Like, why can I still not figure out how to find my damn trade routes?
Yeah, you can only see them when you click on a merchant, which a merchant goes to a place. So when you make a merchant, he's gonna go to his area and create, that trade route once you get them there. But then you don't get to see what trade routes are available until then. And I noticed, CHAREECE, that you can't see like how many trade routes you created with one of the named characters.
Correct.
Because I looked up and I had 5 fucking trade routes available with Harriet Tubman in. And I had only unlocked 2 spaces with her. So it's like I spent what are those points?
Your production
influence. I spent influence to create more trade routes for a person I hadn't even discovered more locations for. So it was like, yeah.
You can't. I'm still unsure why we have to restart everything over every day.
That too. Like I don't
like I can understand it on one hand. Like, hey, if you when Boogie was playing, she said she lost the first age. I technically won the first age. but I did horrible.
No, second age is what I lost. First age, I did all right. Yeah.
No, well, I've won the first age. Horrible the second age. Like that shit was terrible.
Which is crazy, right? Because you would think if I won the first age, why am I now like last in the second age? But I guess that's that thing, CHAREECE, that they make everybody start over. But at the same time, I still feel like the name characters have an advantage, like a big advantage.
They had a big advantage. Like they had, by the time I even got going in the second age, they had already developed in other islands. They had their treasure fleets going out. And I'm like,
it's almost like they're not playing with the same restrictions.
No, because they was murking folks left and right.
Yeah.
It was not pretty. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the only thing that I've played with Civilization and then the game that we have now. Other than that, reading books, working, being mom, doing that stuff.
All right. Miss DELILAH?
Yeah, so it feels good to be here, with y'all. The only game that I got a chance to really jump into is the one that you're looking at on screen here. This is LBOOGIE 0208's gameplay. And I'm playing Avowed as well, the early access. And so that's really the only thing I got a chance to jump into. It came out on I believe, what day was that? It released on the 13th, was it? I think.
Early access.
Early access.
Yeah, early access on 13th. And so I've been kind of jumping into it since then. As far as this week has been kind of a bit busy for me, so yeah, this is really it. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm pretty sure I know that that's like one of the topics, so I'm not gonna go too deep. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, lady.
Hi. Good morning, everybody / afternoon. This is me, Lady Infamous 415. You already know. We played this game. We're going to talk about it later. We played some Marvel Rivals always. That's the thing that I play nightly, replacing Call of Duty at this particular moment.
Yeah, she don't hit me up either.
What you mean? When I get out of work?
At all. Yeah, even like last Sunday, I saw you got up and played, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just left out in the wind. All right.
Oh, damn.
My bestie's supposed to hit me up and be like, I'm getting on. Are you getting on? It's all right, though.
Damn.
I love you more than
play
you love
shooters,
me.
I would. I hit you up. If I play shooters, I would.
Ma'am.
I'm joking.
You see how quick I said that shit?
She's like, you better start it. Yeah, I'm playing. But yeah.
It's my replacer game for Call of Duty, and I'm finally Lord status with Cloak and Dagger. So which I am happy for. You just get like an avatar and probably like a skin, like a spray or some shit. So I'm doing Psylocke now as DPS, and I'm just trying to get better at her. I'm trying to get used to her moves and what combos I can be able to do. And it's just a whole new character to learn. I'm trying to learn, get Lord status for each category. So when I play with friends, or if I play with friends or randoms on rank, I can be able to be comfortable with a character in each category. So if that makes sense. I also played Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. It's just too good. It's just too good. You don't even. It's to the point that I don't even think about doing the main mission. All I'm doing is like side stuff, getting my weight up, getting my character up in my new apartment, and just being in Night City for a while. I think it takes me away. It takes me away. I will play and it'll be like 2 hours later, and I'll be like, oh shit, it's 2 hours. So let me see. And last night, me and Exbuds, we attempted to play the technical test for Elden Ring Night Reign last night. I'm going to say for $40. First of all, I'm gonna tell you, for a game that's supposed to be co-op, your co-opness is supposed to be on point on the technical test. It took me and Exbuds tried to get on and play with each other for a good 30 minutes out of the 3-hour session. You know what I mean? or 2.5.
That's wild. Like as far as connecting to each other, y'all kept like having
no,
errors.
No, we didn't realize that it was disabled. You know what I mean?
Oh damn. Okay.
So it was disabled, so you couldn't play with friends. So you had to play with randoms. So at first it was like, oh shit, it's cool, it's Elden Ring, but then things are different. Like it's a day and night cycle, and each day and night cycle, daytime you fight enemies, you grab loot, you get your armor up, you get your level up. If you die, you lose a level. So if I level up to level 2 and I die, I go back to level 1. You know what I mean? Then in the night cycle, it's like a ring of like a battle royale ring. You know what I mean? But it's a blue flame. And so the idea is they put you on the map, you loot and kill enemies to try to level up and get weapons and shit like that, and then the blue flame just come closer and closer and closer. So when you're in the smallest circle, an enemy's gonna pop up. So you and your team of 3 all together, you gotta make sure you are stocked up with whatever you need to beat that boss. And then that happens twice, and then you get the main boss. So by the time you get to the main boss, you should be level 15, high up.
Yo, did they just make this into a battle royale? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, it got battle royale elements. You know what I mean?
That sounds interesting.
Very.
They have 4 classes. I think I was with Duchess, which is she's fast and she like to poke people with
And this is Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
What? Wow.
Night Rain. And it's like a tank. It's like a fast person. It's a magic person. And then you get abilities and stuff, and you got an ability gauge to go up, and it's on the mid side.
Expert said Elden Ring Arcade.
Elden Ring Light, Diet Elden Ring. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. I would have preferred if they didn't do the blue flame circle, because it reminds me, because if you don't have your character up and you got that blue flame and you within it, it damages you, just like the fog, the gas, anything that little circle that kills you if you're within it. I think out of a few hours that I played, I think I beat one run, but then you had people quitting, you have people just jumping in the wall and trying to fight the biggest person, the biggest enemy there. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? You're supposed to get your shit, then fight them. You know what I mean? And the most important thing for me was like, it's just like, it's a gamble to play with friends. You know what I mean? If you spending $40 and you trying to play, if I'm trying to play with Boogie and I'm trying to play with Xbox and we can't get in, that's a problem. I felt like them disabling that like hurt the technical test, to be honest. Because the only reason why I wanted to play, because you can be able to play with your friends, your Elden Ring friends, your friends that been there since Elden Ring got out. For not to have an opportunity to play with your friends, it's just a slight hindrance. I do like that you can be able to run pressing the left thumbstick. You can be able to climb more. Enemies are somewhat scaled, so my advice for anybody who's going to get this game in the future, as soon as you land, kill the little few enemies, level up, get your gear up, because that circle is going to come for you. But it's mid out of 10.
So I know I just came back, but what do you mean circle? What circle?
They made a battle royale.
Oh, Elden Ring battle royale. That's what I thought, and then I was like, "There's no way they did that."
No, it's not battle royale. It's not like it's me and a group of other people fighting on this circle. But that element of that circle closing in on you, it reminds me of that. You know what I mean? The map is going to close in on you, so you can be able to fight that first boss. So within that time, you have to.
So they did do kind of so they basically took the battle royale premise of always having to close a circle and made it single player experience.
No, co-op experience. You can't play this by yourself.
Oh, okay. But you're saying that you can't. People aren't able to join. You have a problem.
Random people are able to join, but when me and Xbuds tried to join,
see.
It wasn't. I'm telling you, we was like, let's make group password, multiplayer password, and we couldn't get in at all. But when X-Buds went to his own shit, and I went to my own shit, it was just easier that way. You know what I mean?
So BR, but PvE instead of PvP.
I think I would say PvE.
Yeah.
Because you have enemies. Because when you hit the circle, when you get the circle in the middle, you should be able to been geared up enough to get that first big boss, you know?
I like that though. This sounds like a really cool premise. As long as
you playing with your friends.
Yeah, as long as they make it to where that we can play with our friends and it's not always randoms, I think that this could be something pretty cool because instead of us having to fight each other, right? We're fighting the environment, we're fighting, big bosses and stuff like that. So that could be cool because it adds another element of you have to hurry up and do this.
Also,
on top of
Also, it was a little repetitive. A little, maybe. I hope.
Do you think that's because you just don't have everything available, or?
I don't know, because we were continuously playing on the same map, so he will get the same box that I would have. So I think they just limited it, and I hope it's just more different than what the technical test is. Well, I get it. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. All right, but $40 is steep. $40 is steep. All right, the replayability though,
I don't know. I don't think I will get it because I have people to play with. Yeah, but I don't necessarily think that it's a bad price.
I was I've played more for worse.
Right.
Oh, dang. Since you put it that way, you got a point. You do have a point. So,
and this is not I don't know. It's not the same as a BR, so I wouldn't necessarily say this game needs to be free to play. But
I don't think it needs to be free to play. There's nothing for you to buy.
Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I think the price is justifiable, especially where we are right now. I feel like $40 is it's the new $30, so
that's fine. I do have some reservations, but I know if I can get this game, I got at least 2 people I can play with. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. Are you going and providing feedback?
I'm going to do that on my way to work today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm going to get on CHAREECE about providing feedback to people with Civilization too.
Yo, I'm so tempted to write a review on Steam.
Don't write on Steam. They're asking for feedback from us. So I'll give you the link.
Give me the link. Yeah, because again, I'm liking, especially when I do something good and I but that feeling, that dopamine hits so hard. But when I fuck up, oh God, you fuck up.
Yeah. It's crazy because when I started playing on the Steam Deck, which it should automatically do cloud saves. I don't understand why there's local save, cloud save. We are in 2025. It should just be cloud save automatically. So when CHAREECE and I started trying to play on a Steam Deck, I know we totally derailed this, but we tried to play on a Steam Deck and you have to go in the cloud save. When I came back to my PC, it didn't automatically go to the cloud save. It went into my local save. So I load into the game 50% done with the exploration age. So then I was just well, let me see if maybe I can make things better this time around. And I actually played it again from 50% and I still didn't win shit. So I don't know, but I'm going to provide my feedback because I feel like we can't complain about this shit and we're not providing feedback. So yeah.
All right. That's all I'll be playing.
My bad.
No, that's okay.
All right.
That's all I've been playing, CHAREECE.
So we're gonna jump into our topics right now. Our main topics before we get into our discussion about Avoid.
Why
first of all, because I just want to talk about Avoid, so everything else is just filler today.
Avoid? Say it again.
Avowed.
Excuse me. Sorry, I was eating my chocolate. My chocolate was good. I'm trying not to eat it all, but I only got a couple more pieces left, and I need to stop. All right.
I already devoured my chocolate. It's gone.
Oh, see? No, somebody took mine from me because he was like, if you eat it all now, you're going to get mad because you ain't got nothing tomorrow. So
my jaw gone. It's right here. It's gone. The whole thing.
So couple more pieces left, and they might be gone by the time the show is over. So, but yeah, first up, we got the state of play on PlayStation's. Do we watch it? Do we like it? We buy.
What you been playing this week?
Huh?
What you?
I only played 2 games, Civilization and this.
That's it. That's it. Okay.
And I kind of pulled her into my conversation.
So like, I ain't got nothing else to play.
Nothing else. Okay.
No, trust me, I played on the. Unless you want me to talk about Civilization on the Steam Deck.
No. You good.
That's where you're small be playing, but that's beside the point.
Okay. It is too much going on.
Yeah. But yeah, so PlayStation State of Play. Did we watch it? Our thoughts?
I watched it live.
I should have watched it live, but
I saw your impressions coming through. So
yeah. You know why I did that too? Because I'm like, these about to be my notes. These about to be my notes for Saturday.
Maybe you can fill us in. I didn't get a chance to do a recap.
Oh, you haven't watched?
Well, I did look up like which ones were coming to Xbox, like I always do.
Yeah. I didn't get to watch it though.
Oh, so but you still haven't watched either?
No, I just know what. Like I read an article saying what was out. I didn't really.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. So like for me, I was just, I don't know why, but when it opened and it was like Monster Hunter, I was like, why the fuck am I watching Monster Hunter right now? The game comes out like next month, like, and it's a multiplayer game. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I think that they look for like these filler type spots, but please stop showing me shit that's about to like come up, especially when you're not doing E3 and all that. I think that's what really, makes it annoying, right? Like, you're not doing E3. These state of plays are supposed to be your updates for everyone to say what you're doing. So like, that's fine. Like, if that's what you're going to do. But if a game is coming out next month or even within the next 2 months, and we've already seen dives and all this other stuff, you don't need to show me again on a state of play. Like as a commercial, like as a commercial to say it's on PlayStation or whatever, that's cool. But when you're coming to your stakeholders to tell me about shit that's coming, I don't want to see some shit that we've already seen 20 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to oversaturate the market with like, and spoilers and stuff, all that. Like,
right.
You don't want to.
Especially it's like, because it's like this is your opportunity to highlight things that are coming to your platform. So, and
you can because that's a Capcom game, right? You can let Capcom handle that, right? This is a Sony PlayStation, curated like event. Like I would rather they stay exclusive to their first party lineup and not like and have a separate show for third party. That's what I want, because when I tune into a Sony show, when I come to state of play, I'm thinking I'm coming to see the state of your organization, what you're putting out, So I think they got to kind of like get some messaging better in that aspect. I think doing a couple of games though, third party is fine, right? Like if you got a deal, like a marketing deal or some exclusivity deal,
right? Time exclusive or whatever. Yeah, I understand that. So that's what I was waiting for too when I was watching Monitor. I'm like, okay, so is this about to be only for PlayStation part?
Like if they got a pack or something, they got they get a little upgrade or something. Like, what is this exclusively for PlayStation players? Yeah.
Okay, so the Shinobi game, I felt like that was going to be a game that Delilah would like.
Yes.
I was spot on. See, I know y'all. And then I say I would play if they allow co-op. The Sonic Racing actually looked better than I thought it would look. But at the end, they said, wish list. And they were having like a tech test or whatever. But I couldn't find anything online about where to sign up at that time. So I thought that was kind of messed up too, right? Like, if you're going to tell me at the end, wish list and, come sign up, it should be available, right? I'm gonna butcher this. Onimusha. Onimusha, maybe Onimusha. It looks good, but then now this is like the third samurai game this year coming out. So I'm just like, or the next couple of years, right? Because we have the second to Ghost of Tsushima. We have the Assassin's Creed samurai game, and then we have this one, right? So it looks great. I'm just saying, you know, we may be getting to the point where we're gonna have a lot of these games out and people aren't gonna support, right?
See, Onimusha is classy though. That's they bringing that franchise back. Like Onimusha came out old school OG PlayStation, so they bringing the IP back, and so that's why I'm excited. It's because it's a revival of an old IP.
I'm not excited.
I'm with you because it's like but at the same time I'm with you though, because you can oversaturate
right
with the same, like everything could feel samey, right? Like you don't want that. Like we
because it was almost like when you saw the opening, it was like very similar to this what they did for Ghost of Tsushima. So then I'm just like, this looks great, but I don't want the same, you know?
Yeah, and you don't want to confuse a game with another one. Like you like, what was that game called? Because they all look alike.
Right. So yeah, we're on the same page. Hell is Us looked creepy, but also interesting because it was more like cartoony, but still had like spooky vibes and stuff, you know? And then I said a few times that I think I saw the next contender for the horror challenge. So the one was Directive 8020, which it looks very similar to what's the one I had to play last time. And the guy was moving all slow.
Callisto Protocol.
Yeah. So it's like that where like the faces look extra, like you playing a movie type of shit, right? But it's like,
they got
yeah. And it has old girl from
Marvel.
She plays Captain Marvel's mom, right?
Yeah. No, her.
No, she's Captain Marvel, right? She plays Captain Marvel.
She eventually, But you're right. You're right. She's what you said, even though it was. I know what you're thinking. You're still right.
So, and she was in The Woman King, which I thought she was phenomenal.
Yeah, she killed that role.
But so she's in there. She seems to be the main FMC or main female protagonist there. But I don't know why I said FMC. But anyways, that looks good. Apparently lady feels like she has tons of control and she's going to do everything in her power to make me be the person who plays this game.
It could be that game.
Okay.
It could be the game that I could have got.
I'm just saying what you said. Everything in my power.
No matter what game it is.
I feel like she was making stock accounts to vote.
Right? Yeah. I was like, okay.
I don't have.
I ain't got no energy for that.
Right? I was just like, whatever. If I gotta play, I gotta play it. You know what I mean?
You gonna play it because you gonna be the next one. I'm manifesting that.
But the game don't come out until October.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I think I got one last one. Tides of Annihilation. It looked good, but it looks soulsy. So
see, I didn't get that. I got a Final Fantasy vibe. That's what I got.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I mean, isn't it kind of
Final
like
Fantasy
a
for real?
Vibe like Final Fantasy? No, because you're not playing with multiple people. Are you? Are you playing as a group of people? Right. No, so that's why I don't think Final Fantasy. Because whenever I think Final Fantasy, I feel like you're with a crew.
No. In the newer ones, you're with a crew.
But even in some of the older ones, weren't you with people?
Yeah, but like you only saw like one person on screen or whatever.
Okay.
Especially in the 2D ones, until they got into that full 3D animation, all this stuff. Then you had like a whole group of people on screen, but like you still only control one person.
You know, I'm not a big Final Fantasy person, but the one that I remember, the old school one, it was turn based. So you had a crew, but it was still like
they've moved past that now.
Okay.
They might need to go back to that, but like they went past that.
All right. Well, I mean, it looked like, it looked good, but I would have to play. Yeah. All right. That's it for me.
All right. Who's next?
I think for me, it's going to be, what is this called? Soros. It looks mysterious. They said it's a roguelite. And, I like me a little roguelite.
I guess we've seen this before, or that just...
No, it comes from the same team that did Returnal, though. That little
Do I have to
roguelike.
play Returnal? I don't think I have to play.
I don't think so. It's a new. They say it's a new IP. So
okay, I don't know. That's just piqued my interest, but that was probably the only thing. Before I used to be excited for the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, but now after I did the second one, I need to see a little bit more of that gameplay for me to, spend the extra money on that. Don't get me wrong, Metal Gear Solid 3 is like the best, other than the first one. This 3 is the best title of the whole series for me. But it was one of their weaker state of plays to me, and it is what it is. That's it. That's just the only game. I didn't care for Sonic. So not the Sonic racing game though.
Okay. Delilah, what you got?
She said.
So I did get a chance, even though I didn't watch the State of Play live, I did get a chance to kind of glance over the list that was shown. And I can tell you my standouts off rip. Like Shinobi, that's definitely up there for me. Lost Soul aside, action. That's another action adventure game. Let's see, the one that Boogie mentioned, the scary looking one, because that does intrigue me. The fact that old girl is in a Directive 8020. But it's by it being a Dark Pictures game, I'm probably not gonna play it because it's likely gonna be scary. So it's probably easy. I know, you know what I mean, just say it, but it still look intriguing. Onimusha. Let's see what else. I'm surprised to see Days Gone in here though. That's kind of interesting, but let's see. And then it will be Saros. That's it. That no, that's it. I did see that trailer. I believe it's called Metal Eden. That looked cool. It's a first-person shooter game. Metal Eden looked kind of dope. That was it. We're gonna see it play.
Lost Records also look good, but I didn't like that it was going to be episodic.
Which one?
Lost Records. That was with the two young black girls.
Oh.
I think it was two. I know it was at least one of them, but anyways, it looked good. Like I said, I just don't want to have to play in episodes.
It's like, what episodes is good, but like I forget when to get the next episode when it comes out.
And my thing is like I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad as fuck if y'all do 2 episodes and then the game not doing well and I don't get the rest of the damn story.
Oh, that would suck. That would suck so bad.
That would.
And it's happened. So I don't want it. If I
like
play, I'm gonna wait
I'm
gonna wait until all the episodes is done before I play.
Yeah.
Well, I only had 2. Which is it's still good for me.
Not surprised. Yeah, not surprised from CHAREECE, because CHAREECE be like this the whole time watching Sony, you know?
Yeah.
She'd be like,
The first one is Lost Soul aside, because again, it gives me Final Fantasy vibes, but it's also coming on PC, so hey, I can still play with my Xbox controller.
Right.
And then the other one, I think one of y'all said it already. Oh my God, what was it? It's the crap. Annihilation. What was that? Which one was that one?
Tides of Annihilation.
That one. Those are the 2. And Make It So Bad, they kind of look similar to each other. It's just that one looks like it has a male lead, the other one looks like it has a female lead. So those are 2 that I'm looking at. But overall, I guess I can say that it was a passable selection. I'm sure somebody is going to enjoy these games. Not necessarily me.
Yeah, I would say I would also have given it a passing grade.
Yes.
As far as a state of play goes, it was just like, like I said, some things you just like, come on, y'all don't need to have all this. And it was an hour. It was long.
It was long. I think they tried to do that. They did that because like the last one, there were some complaints about like, they kind of kept, I think, like,
so they keep like something. Overshooting.
They keep trying to balance. Yeah.
Okay.
I just think it's interesting because like over the last, I would say 2 years, ever since Microsoft started doing the directs, I think it's kind of up the bar a little bit.
Yeah.
And so it's like our expectation from what State of Play does has changed. Because it's like I expect for them being just first part, like having their own platform, having their own console, like I expect more for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
but I just do. And because what they showed, look at Sharice, why you got your hand up?
Because I got questions.
Go ahead.
I want somebody to call on me, ma'am.
Go ahead, Sharice.
What first party titles they got coming out soon, ma'am, for them to put on their state of play?
According to because I literally stopped and just kind of asked ChatGPT, because I got my little assistant like right here in the corner, and the 3 was Sorrows, Ghost of Yaute, I think that's how you say that, Yaute, and Days Gone remaster. What's the 3 titles out of all of what they showed? It's those 3.
Those are, and neither one of those I am interested in. Well,
Ghost of Yaute, I cannot pronounce this, y'all. So I know I'm pretty sure I'm butchering it. That game, is like the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. So that's dope.
So I can wait a couple years to get that on PC, huh? Okay.
And we already talked about Sorrows, right? That being Housemarque's new game. That's, kind of in the same vein as Returnal, but not quite a sequel, I guess, because it's different enough for them to justify being a not a sequel, but a new IP. That's what I was trying to say. But Days Gone remastered, to me, that was surprising. I'm like,
who wanted that?
Why?
Who wanted that?
And did that game didn't do well the first time?
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No,
it didn't.
It didn't.
I think it's the pro enhanced thing. I think that's what they're really trying to like. We gonna put the remaster. You know what? Because it's already out on PC. It's already out. Like it's already. So I guess I'm thinking it's just because of the pro. Like to me, that's the only reason.
I have a thought. So they didn't show Wolverine. They didn't show. And a lot of Bloodborne fans wanted something more than people wanting Days Gone remake. It don't make no damn sense. They got stuff in the catalog that I don't understand why they don't want to put their money on some, more titles that's Sony's identity, like Bloodborne. I'm saying it from the top of the rooftops, because they'll do everything but that game. But you want to do Concord, but you don't want to do Bloodborne. You know what I mean? But it's my little rant. I just think it was good. It was good for the people that enjoyed the majority. I'm not trying to knock people if they enjoy the state of play. It's just, for me, it was just one of the weaker ones. I was tight when they had no Bloodborne, but then they were worried about it. I hear on the internet it was like more of what Xbox title is going to be on the state of play versus the actual state of play.
Yeah, the port begging. Yeah, I mean, they got a valid point though. They want to know, right? Like they want to know, what games and stuff. Which I kind of like the mystery, to be honest, because it's like you might get it, you might not.
Yeah.
What's weird though? Do you think that we're gonna I don't know. I guess sometime this summer. Do you think we're finally gonna get a look at Wolverine?
No. They better.
I could see that, because think about it, y'all. I didn't. My expectations for the state of play was low, because I know it's this early in the year. It's still early.
No, first quarter.
The stuff, it don't really pop off until the summer. Like the new trailers, new don't pop off until May-ish, June, that time frame. And so I'm like, cool. I mean, like I said, that's why I feel like the directs set a new bar. Because that's you never know what you're gonna get in an Xbox Direct. Because they'll typically throw out a new IP, or they'll throw something fresh out that nobody's seen yet, and it's like, well, damn, what we gonna get from Sony, because Xbox did this, so and it just changes our expectation, and I think that might just be adding to the problem.
Oh, well, it is what it is. Then I hope that they listen to their consumers about what games they want on their platforms, because apparently they're not listening.
Yeah, because everybody been talking about they want a Bloodborne forever and a day. They gotta be doing one, right?
I think that's why I laughed when I saw Metal Gear 2. I was just like, they do
at this point,
wrong.
I'm tired of
they do y'all wrong, because they just we're not making a new game, but we're gonna keep redoing this shit for y'all.
It's like they did the reveal, then they did the teaser, then the reveal, then the gameplay. And then now it's the release date trailer, and then they're gonna probably do 2 more trailers. It's like
I see 2 more trailers in the future.
And we're gonna see
Right.
the refresh of the refurbishment.
Right. And then once the game drop, 2 years later, you're gonna get the remaster, and then the
remake.
The remake, excuse me.
Remake of the remaster.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like at some point you're just like, man, look, I'm tired, boss. I'm tired.
Fuck, he tired. Metal Gear tired. He probably like, damn, y'all about to play this shit again?
At this point, just make a new game.
They can't.
Oh yeah, that makes sense too.
Yeah, that's true, man.
They can't make
Konami too. They ain't done a game. Like they ain't released something outside of the live service stuff in the forever. So
the last Metal Gear anything was Metal Gear Survive. It was like a zombie apocalyptic type of bullshit. And before that, I think it was Metal Gear Solid 5. But some said it was the best. Some people said it was the worst. So I think it was called the Phantom Rain or the Phantom Pain, one of them two.
That's crazy.
I don't know who Dim Guts is, but they said Sony cannot touch Bloodborne without Atsuki's permission, which I think we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. He had an interview and he was talking about how he wants to do Bloodborne, but he has to be able to like take the time to do it. So yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. Well, still on our PlayStation tip. I know last week we talked about the outage that the PlayStation Network had, and yes, it was out for a total 24 hours and a little bit of change. So Friday evening to about sometime Saturday night, Sunday morning, that's when it came back online fully. Officially, Sony has not released why this happened, what happened, anything, but to make up for the outage, they gave every PlayStation Plus members 5 extra days on their subscription.
That don't mean shit.
I told y'all it was going to be something small. You already knew it was going to be something small.
No.
And like, how does that equate for somebody who has a subscription, right? Like, if you have it come out monthly, what is that going to do?
Like, what's so funny is I literally said exactly the same thing.
Yeah. What the fuck they gonna do? Yeah.
What they gonna do for me? I got my information in there. I mean I got my name. I don't got no credit card number, but I got my email addresses in there. It got my my PlayStation app passcode. You know what I mean? You just give them 5 days ain't shit. What happened if you got a job?
They're trying, lady. You know, y'all might have been Sony. Y'all know I don't know Sony.
Look, we had that long conversation. Now I remember the conversation. We had that conversation, and we knew they wasn't gonna give you nothing like, They gave you lip service is what they did.
They blew on it like
24 hours though.
They went like this.
What they should have did was they should have been like, PlayStation is down. Let's go talk to Miyazaki to see if we can get this Bloodborne for you. Some 5 days.
You're hilarious. That is so unrealistic.
I know.
She trying though. She trying.
Oh my god.
The thing about me is I am sometimes unrealistic and with my optimism. I can't do it sometimes. But damn. What are you gonna do for me?
So like,
not a damn thing.
I don't know. This is, I guess,
like, what's the expectation? Like, that's my thing.
I knew, I knew the expectation was gonna be too high because y'all was way too upset about it.
For so many people, and I don't even play this damn shit.
Yeah. I'm like, y'all gonna be all upset, and what's hilarious is that they made sure that they didn't even give you currency back. They didn't give you they literally didn't give you anything.
Like Amazon is giving you $5 gift card.
Right.
Like, damn.
They'll be like, oh, we'll give you $3 towards your next digital purchase or some shit.
Girl,
I would have took that than the service.
That's what I'm saying. They figured out a way to not even give you anything, nothing tangible at all. Like,
if you only
we can still hear you.
If you only own a Sony, you should be shouting from the rooftop. That $5.
Delilah turned her camera off. We can still hear her dying laughing because they didn't give y'all nothing.
Crumbs. They said eat
Not
this.
even
They
crumbs.
said,
They blew the dust in your face. Can you taste it?
So wait. Okay, in my midnight readings, I did read somewhere where a group of PlayStation people were like complaining and was like, "Tell us what exactly happened during this outage."
Oh no, because there's either a security risk or a legal risk, so they're not going to tell you.
yeah.
The fact that they already haven't told you means they can't put the blame on anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
Again, for the umpteenth time, people, please do not have your personal information on your PlayStation.
Gift cards. Don't put your PayPal. Don't put your credit card.
Right.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
like-
PayPal. They can't do nothing with PayPal.
I'm that nervous. I only want to put PayPal in there. They get gift cards.
Right.
I'm getting
Right?
gift cards. Gift cards. You want some? And you're gonna get you you gonna pay twice. You gonna get you a 50 and a 20, and then you just gonna get you that game. If it's on sale, you can just get 225. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
But nah, man, because for it to be down that bad, it's to me it's like a security risk for me. And y'all lucky it was a day. It could have been 23 days. Like,
Look at it, let's not jinx it. Yo,
Would you
I
say?
mean, I'm gonna be petty, but it don't matter if PlayStation go down right now because they ain't got shit to play right now. Like, you don't have
Driving
no
a
game
turkey
right now. You don't have no game right now
I'm
that I
sick
need
of
over
turning on
there.
my
Like, if there was a game that I was actively playing over there, then yeah, I'd be concerned. But I'm sorry, I have
You know,
other
you
games
got-
to play.
But I look at it different because it's like you got streamers that stream on over there. You got
That
all
sounds
your
like a
live
personal
service.
problem.
When the last time you played your PlayStation 5?
So look, I did this last time. I was doing what you're doing now
Yeah,
last
it's been a
time, but
while.
this time, come on. Especially if you're
Yeah,
a streamer. If
y'all
you're
know
a streamer,
Xbox my
you
primary
should,
platform, so.
come on. You gotta build some job security into that streaming.
PC. If you're
stream on
streaming,
other
you likely
platforms.
got PC.
Right.
You know, using PC. Because the whole capture card scene and putting the overlays and stuff, it's just better on PC. So, but the fact that PlayStation does provide that capability, like I could see it where people could possibly make an argument with like, I couldn't stream or I couldn't do my daily whatever. So
What happened if I had a stream that I needed to do what I needed to do?
Then you just
Oh,
lost.
like
You
a money
SOL.
raising?
You SOL.
I was
yeah, like a
SOL
money
that
raises
day.
stream or something.
Yeah.
And you kind of.
And we
Friday
read
night.
last week what the thing was, what the actual legal agreement was. So the only way people are going to get some type of tangible anything out of that would be if you sue. They're not giving you nothing.
That's just. I didn't think that would be the 5 days on the service. That's just like.
Right? When you gonna see that? They're gonna tell you, oh, we're gonna push your bill back 5 days.
They just
They're not
changed the
even gonna do
date
that.
on the end date on the payment. Like
Right. They didn't even
That's-
do that.
it-
I guarantee you that they didn't even do that. Like if you have a monthly, I guarantee your monthly will still come out on the 14th. If it comes out on the 14th, it's
like,
not
how do
gonna
you
come
know
out
that
on the
that was
19th.
added to the
Exactly.
service?
That's why I say it was complete lip service. That's it.
we need somebody to do this. Cancel your subscription and see if you still get 5 extra days.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
That's not the only way you can actually stay if you got the 5 extra days.
Yeah, you turn off your monthly payment and see if you get 5 extra days.
This is to get 5 extra days.
Man, that'd be worse. Somebody got to test that. Like I kind of want to see.
Yeah,
it.
even for
I kinda
someone
wanna
who
see
like buys yearly, right? Like if you're one of those people, PlayStation people, and you're listening and you buy monthly or yearly, tell us if you went into your account and your date changed. Because like, how do you even?
You don't even remember your date most times. You don't
Right.
remember the exact.
Until I get that
exact
email that
date.
says, "Oh,
Right.
it's
Thank you for your purchase,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see again.
Hey, figured out how not to give y'all shit.
No. Okay.
It should be stop it. Some people need to just stop worrying about everybody else's console and worry about their own preferred console and have a better voice of services and games that you need to put on it instead of clowning, others,
Yeah, but you know how Twitter is. That just not real. Like
It's a cesspool. It's a cesspool now. It ain't.
Yeah, it's just people
Twitter
going. It's a
is long
complaint box
gone.
now. It's just people just going there to
The
complain.
golden
at this point.
age is long gone. So
All right. So our I literally thought we would never have another story about this man.
Yeah, right.
And when I saw him, because I had read the article, and I was like, "What? Ain't this man dead?" But like, no, he's not. He's
You're hilarious. Did you say deceased? Dead?
Out of sight, out of mind. Okay. But what is his man name? Bobby. I just want to go. What's the dude?
Former CEO.
Yeah, former CEO of
Activision
is popping off at the mouth. Apparently, he's basically saying that the accusations against him and his corporation when he ran Activision are unfounded, untrue, and people are just making all of this up.
Like, how it's so many, everybody just decided we're gonna make up stories. Like all these people.
You know what? Playing the devil's advocate.
And usually the CEO is out of the loop on a lot of that stuff anyhow. So I don't know how. I don't know. That's wild.
We could have just took the money and shut up.
That part.
Live this life.
Ate his beans and
where you come from? Like just it's one of those. Just
yeah, there it is. There it
is. Again, why are you speaking? Who actually interviewed this man anyway? Who went to his door and sent him an email like, "Hey, what are your thoughts on this?"
This is GameIndustry.biz.
Vicky Blake.
No, he went on a pod. Apparently, it was a podcast called Grit Podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's what it was. He's still trying to keep his little 15 minutes of fame going.
Man, I need him to sit the fuck down because right now, you were the nucleus of the downfall of Call of Duty. So I need him to like get his little retirement and set the fuck up because you cannot.
Yeah.
The people that went through there working at that place and you gonna sit here and tell me it's fake, like who the fuck is you? Like what makes you think that you
I mean, especially when there's a set, like I'm looking through this article and it's like it says they had a $50 million settlement. So come on.
Multiple settlements. Like, dude,
right. I can't.
Like you can understand one. I could even
and the state of fucking California was investigating you. What are you doing, sir? You could have shut up. It costs nothing to shut up.
Just
like the comment was not needed. It didn't add to the conversation. All it did was help you have a little bit more time on air. That's it.
Look at me. I'm a rich
agitator.
Man.
Right. Yeah.
Man. I wanted.
Come on, man.
It's not true what they said. He's trying to shout from the rooftop.
It's probably a legacy thing for him, not a pride thing at this point. That's something that makes sense.
I think so for sure. He's trying to sweep up his name.
He should have thought about that. He should have thought about that before he did what he did. He should have thought about that before he let the people who work for his company did what they did to them people. So, fuck all that legacy shit. You should have just, you know what? I'm done. It's just.
Hey, I'm just saying. Maybe that's what it is, but I hope he never gets asked to another interview again because, dude, just stay home and count your money.
Because we hadn't heard from him since when? What, 2023? Like it's
until he got let go of his position. I heard not a peep, not a peep. But you know, people want to say stuff.
Again, I thought the man was gone.
No.
So yeah, that was just a not necessarily tidbit, but just where are they now? And apparently they're talking shit now. Moving on. What's going on with Roblox?
I don't know
if this is for the parents and us, but people, if you let your child play Roblox, please monitor them. I'm just going to put that out there for like the dozenth time. They are being investigated by the SEC, and that is a Security Exchange Commission. Wait, is that right?
Yes.
Securities and Exchange Commission. Now, 3 months ago, the United States government might have been doing its job. I don't know how they're doing right now, but like they still being investigated. So we gonna go with the if this was the norm, okay? That's what we're gonna play this as.
It's for inflating metrics for investors and failing to protect minors.
Yes. And I'm trying to see which one of those two is the bigger. 3 months ago it would have been the minor one, but now it's probably misleading investors, because folks got to make their money. But But Roblox has its own issues upon itself, especially when it comes to protecting their minors, because anybody and everybody can be on there, and there's like no kind of way to verify exactly who you're doing. And since a lot of the games are user made, some of the games are not. Yeah, some of the games are not child friendly. So please do not just have your child on here and just let them run wild. But yeah, they were investigated. It doesn't necessarily say, but it kind of hints around the bush of exactly why. So this will probably be a topic that we'll touch on later on in the year, probably early next year. So just keep that aware. Anybody got anything to say about this before we move on?
I don't know. They just went Roblox just went to publicly traded a few years ago.
Oh wow, yeah.
So this does not look good. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like everybody's in for the griff now. Like, yo, what are we doing?
Got the meme coins. You got this. You're right. I mean, it's just it's wild west now, man. It's
the new wild west for real, yo. Yeah.
Just I don't have any. I ain't got no kids. Just be careful, because Roblox. It's like, it reminds me of Gary's Moms and Anything Goes. And I see a dance club. They'll make Squid Game mods. They'll make a funeral parlor and do fake funerals. They can do anything up in there. So just be cautious. That's all.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this comes from the main portion of our show today. And yay, sparkles.
Okay.
I know, right? I'm believe it or not, I'm having so much fun with this game, but then I'm not, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna go into my impressions. So whoever wants to jump in, go ahead. First of all, before we start, we are playing this on Xbox, of course, because this is it's right now.
You can go to PC and stuff, but it isn't on cloud yet. I'm thinking that it'll be on cloud when it officially out. Yeah,
officially out. But I am using the app to stream it on my Steam Deck, that way I can play on my sofa. And so far it plays very well. It's had just a little bit of lag, but it was still good. This is the Xbox exclusive so far. PC, anywhere, cloud saves, all that good stuff. And apparently, I was reading the article, I think on Windows Central, if you do buy it on Steam, you can have cloud saves between the two.
Yeah, but why do I need to play it on Steam if I can already play it through the...
Look here, ma'am. I'm just another feature. Just
explain that a little bit, because like some people, if they don't, right now there's a you have to manage the Xbox game from the library on PC and the Steam library.
Yeah.
So if you want to have keep your
Steam library,
in the ecosystem, you can do that now, and your saves will.
Yeah, I don't have ADD that much, so it'll be okay.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me either, but
Yeah, like I'm okay.
But yeah, so if anybody can jump in, because we've all played the game. We're all playing it. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's first?
Well, I'm participating in early access. I don't know. I guess I'll start. Y'all know I like to talk. So, but anyway, so far my impressions are good. It started shaky. Ain't gonna hold you, because I'm like, okay, well, what is this game? The world is beautiful though. Like, I'm loving the colors and the palette. Like, all of it's really, really intriguing. But for me, it's like, I didn't realize it was as open as it is.
Yeah, right.
Freedom to explore and stuff. Like, it's encouraged, and I didn't get that part from jump. Like, that's why I say it was shaky for me, because I was expecting a little bit more hand holding, but it just kind of, it's there, but not really. It's old school. It's so old school. That's what I love. That's what I love about it too, though, is that it kind of reminds me of those old school RPGs. From like circa 360. Those RPGs, man. I mean, and the dialogue is good. The voice acting is great. The combat is a lot of fun. It's very versatile and visceral. Like, the way you can switch between melee and magic, it's like I can finally be a true battle mage. Like, I've always wanted to do that in games, because I like to do the melee combat and stuff in games. but I also want to use a bit of magic too, because I just like having to be just all of a sudden just throw a fireball, whatever. Like I want to throw in a little bit of magic. So this gameplay mechanic is so perfect because I can literally jump between them.
It's a lot though. You got to really be like coordinating with your hands to do all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the button mapping is important. Like you start, like I mapped some abilities on the D-pad because it's
okay.
Yeah, because it's otherwise you're right. It takes a lot of mental power to be like, okay, let me switch to magic. Yeah. Oh, let me heal. Oh, let me make sure.
My kid hearing me yell, so she came down and she's like, "Let me try," and she's like, "It's too much."
Yeah, and then as you progress, you unlock more and more and more, and it's just like, yo, this is getting wild. I don't even know. I want to use everything. Like I want all of it, and it's like I gotta pick and choose. But it's still there for you. Like it doesn't go away if you don't use it, which is dope. And you can literally put in points in certain things that you want to upgrade. And you can if you're not happy with a certain setup, you can switch it on the fly, which I love too. I like the companion banter. Like so far it's been very impressive. I think the one word if I had to sum it up in one word, it'd be like it's polished. It is so polished, as far as like the store, like the conversations and stuff like that, and the back and forth of that, and the trees. Because I had this one NPC. I mean, I swear to you, like I felt like I was talking to him for easily like 30. I said it felt like 30 minutes because the tree was so deep, and the conversation we were having about it. I started learning more about the lore and the world and stuff like that. It was just like, and everything's voiced, and so I'm like, man, they really spent some time on these lines and voice acting everything, and so. Yeah, it feels really good, and I like the verticality of the game too. Like a lot of things are surprisingly up high, versus going into a cave and it's being deep in the cave. It's you got to kind of like jump, and I didn't expect to have so much parkour in this game.
There's even where you can go under the water too, which I do like that you can go in the water, because like I don't know if you guys remember, but that was one of my biggest complaints about Dragon Age. Was that as soon as I touched the water, I was dead. I was like, how am I this fucking powerful character, but water kills me? Like,
can't swim.
Yeah,
that's wild. But I mean, it's just one part in the game where like I see this thing in the distance and I can't get to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I started swimming, I'm like, oh, maybe I can, and then when you get to it, it's like, oh, it's kind of like, oh, whoa, what's over here? And then I just kind of veer off and unlock new side quests, just randomly unlock new side quests, just doing what I'm thinking. I'm just looking around, and that's what I like about it the most. The story, because I'm so nosy in these type of games, like I've only paid attention to the story a little bit. I've only done a few of the main quests, parts of the main quest, because I've just been so captivated with like, oh, let me try to find some better loot, or oh, let me try to get a nice shield, because right now I'm looking like a bum. Let me upgrade my gear, and so that's what I've been focusing on a lot, because I stumble upon these, and I'm pretty sure y'all can speak to this too, but I stumble upon these like factions of gangs or whatever, and like they're way stronger than I am.
Mm-hmm. That has happened to me. I went into this alley and these dudes were harassing a shopkeeper, right? So I'm like, leave them alone. And I handle those dudes, but then this big ass ogre comes.
That's where I'm at right now.
Oh my God. After I died, I was like, I ain't going that way.
You're like, I'll come back later.
I come back. Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
Another good thing too is that the game doesn't scale, so you can literally come back stronger and just one hit him if you want to.
Right, I do like that, like because that gives you an incentive to get better gear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying the game. Like I said, if I had to give it a score, I'll give it a solid like 8.5 right now. I'm only docking points because of like, sometimes when you're up high, you look in the distance, there's some jitteriness and stuff, and like, occasionally the lip sync is a little bit kind of weird on some characters, but for the most part, the gameplay like is on point. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
So I'm probably about the same as Delilah, but for some of my issues, it seems like some characters are more polished than others. Like I keep calling them dog people, but in the beginning, if you were watching, look, they had these little furry creature guys, and he looked great. The blue one, he looks fabulous.
Oh yeah.
But then you interact with like a reddish color one, and I don't know if it's just the colors not blending well, but it's like, I don't know, she just looks off.
She don't look as nice, right?
Yeah, she doesn't look as nice as the blue guy. And she got an attitude. I was like, look, little person. You know, but yeah, so that, and then I don't know, sometimes I feel like, and these are just nitpicks because I am enjoying the game. I really like all the stuff that Delilah said, but sometimes I feel like I'm waiting to see where my choices matter, I guess, is what I want to say.
Oh yeah.
You know,
they will.
Is it, I'm like waiting for it to be like, oh,
they will.
Some other person. So yeah, so I'm waiting for that. So because then I feel more involved, right? And then something that I like, and it's just leaving my brain now. What was I gonna say? Don't you hate when that happens? Like I had my next thought, and then now it's just fluttering away.
Just don't.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'll just interject when I remember.
Okay. I'll go next.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you, the combat in this game is butter. I enjoy that there's a variety of ways.
All right, look at my character. I'm sorry. See how crazy she looks?
Yeah.
She looks fucking crazy.
I see that.
Yeah, she do look. She got the 2 eyes. Goodness.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow, man.
I got you.
She got one purple eye. I thought it was making this
red
one red, but it looks more pink when she gets close up. Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, you went wild with that one.
Yeah, I see that. All right. Like I was saying, the combat is good. There's a variety of ways that you can be able to go to. I like that you have 2 sets of classes. So I can go double swords, and then I can switch to my magic, and then you can customize your magic. I think the actual magic casting, it hits me good. It hits me good in the right spot. The characters, I'm glad that they're harder than I thought they would be, because when I first saw the gameplay and I saw the enemies, they looked a little too easy for me. But I did a wrong turn and they jumped me like a lot. And Kai's telling me your armor's too low. Your armor can't.
The call outs are fire. The call outs on your left flank.
Yeah,
I love the call outs, man. They're on point.
If you try to, have command Kai to do something, be like, where's my target? You know what I mean? And you gotta, focus on that. Speaking of Kai, there he is right there. It looks gorgeous. I want to explore everything. I think that's one of the things that I would recommend is exploring everything, because the best armor that I found so far, it was in this cave. And it was in the back of this cave in this shack somewhere.
You gotta pay attention to the armor though, because like some things take away your mage powers. And stuff. And then some things are too heavy. So like you really gotta pay attention to that.
I'm trying to stick to the medium armor versus heavy. Medium light. Yeah.
That's what medium I'm doing
too. I only played like maybe 3 hours, maybe I want to say. Based on what I think, I will give it a solid 8. I think the only drawback for me is the story, the main story. Compared to what Obsidian did before, the story, I forget what the problem is. You know what I mean? I know there's a rod. I know that it's a magical place, and I'm having great dialogue with folks, but for some reason I'm not paying attention to the main story. I'm more paying attention to the side stories and being adventurous and just finding stuff. Maybe the story will get better down the road.
You're also like super early too.
Yeah, and the side quests are like easy in out, like it's and it's all encompassing, right? Like you can go, you can get into that situation, complete it, and then
go back to the main.
Right. So it's more of a closed loop, whereas the main story is this big overarching thing, and then you can tell that it's in an existing universe and Pillars of Eternity, and so it's like they keep referencing things from Pillars, And I'm like, if someone who's didn't spend that much time with pillars, it's like, okay, I don't know what they're talking about. So then you got to go to the lore book apparently, and you can see more about that what happened, like Deadfire and all this stuff.
I played a good chunk yesterday, and it was laundry trade, so I had time. The thing I like about Avowed is the same reason that I like about Cyberpunk. It's the game that takes you away. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It takes you away, and those are the games that I like. I am hearing references from folks that say this is better than Fallout New Vegas. I'm gonna tell you right now, it is never gonna be New Vegas. People saying it's polished like a polished Skyrim. I said, hold up.
Yeah, pause. I don't know about all that. I can't compare this game to Skyrim, and I'm trying to treat this game on its own. Like I'm trying to treat this game like give it its just due. Yeah, because it plays different. That's what it is for me.
Mm-hmm.
It plays so different. So it's a first person RPG. So that's the first thing people are gonna say. They're gonna be like Skyrim, and they're gonna try to compare it to all the big ones, the names we know. Mm-hmm. Like your Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. The gameplay is drastically different from Baldur's Gate. Mm-hmm. It doesn't play anything like Skyrim. I think it's in its own lane, and that's what I like about it. I really like that it's different. It feels like an Obsidian game. Mm-hmm. Like I play Outer Worlds, I beat Outer Worlds. It plays like an Obsidian game, but you can see the step up from Outer Worlds. Though you can really see from the dialogue, from the dialogue and from the gameplay. Like it's like I hope it makes me excited for Outer Worlds too, because it's like clearly they learned a lot from that game.
So I remember
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That girl right there, she get on my nerves because she was like,
she off the chain, bro.
This one right here?
Yeah, that one right there.
You remember that one?
Yeah. I completed her little thing. I told her to go.
I'd be curious what y'all decided to do because my story is probably different. I did something different.
I told her to go back up there and be with your companion.
I made two saves and I did both. Scenarios.
Wait a minute. How are you interested when you know the scenario?
Okay. Because I just want to know what y'all chose.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I got this. This mission was that there were some critters in her house, and you have to exterminate the critters.
Right.
So what I did was I just exterminated the critter. Then I saw somebody else. Then I went and finished the mission.
No, I didn't kill the guy.
No, I didn't. I did.
So,
oh, she said I did. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Like I told you, I had two saves because I wanted to see like if the decisions mattered. Because like y'all know me, I'm big on that. If you're gonna put that in a game, like to me that should be very paramount. So I want to see. You know what? Let me try both and see what happened. Curious, and I feel like this was an early enough story. I'm pretty sure to be quick, and it's the one of the very early first missions. Let me do it on this because I ain't gonna be able to do this anymore in the game. I'm not gonna be able to do this. So I was like, I'm gonna have a separate save for it. So I did both, and I killed the dude. And I went back to her, and she was like,
"I hysterical. Bet, because you basically just killed her bond."
Right.
I'm like, who? I guess I read enough of that shit because as soon as he was like, "We got a bond," I'm like, "You good, sir?
Let me not mess with.
Let me not mess with you."
She was like,
I bet.
Yeah.
That's
but
hilarious.
I put my save.
Back, and you were like, "All right, we can't keep that." Yeah,
exactly.
But what I was going to say is that I have enjoyed the BG3 elements that I've found because, like you said, I didn't really know what to expect with this game because they really didn't give you like a ton of like, this is how the game will go. But I love that you can set up a bunch of different camps. That when you're at the camp, that you can do a bunch of different stuff. I am hoping that we get to have more than one companion.
I saw two.
And then I was also intrigued because my ass. I'm like, are we romancing anybody?
I need a romance.
We got some romance happening. So I was like, when I saw a boy at the camp and I saw little tents, I'm like, what are we doing in the tents? What's happening in these tents? So
what's going on in these tents over here?
Right. So
So I will say there is romance.
Okay.
But you guys
there are multiple NPCs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have two companions right now.
Yeah, same.
And I'm kind of mad. Why our fishman don't have no hair? I'm like, because now I see other fishmen And other fish men look better than our
Call him a
fish
fish man.
Yeah.
That's what they call him in the game.
That's what they call them in the game.
Oh my
Lord
goodness.
have mercy.
I don't know.
I do like, since we are playing early access, we have the little chest
Yeah.
and the extra outfits and everything. I like how they don't tell you who's the other companions by doing that. Like, like surprise me, because hey, what if I don't know if it's possible. What if I skip over a companion? I don't want to be, play a certain route.
Mm-hmm.
So I've also been playing this game. And I want to say I love it, but I can't right now.
It's too early. It's too early.
I don't know if it's too early, but just like
I'm enjoying it though, right? Like you
enjoying
feel the
highly
need to
enjoying
want to keep playing, right?
yes, because as soon as we got this program, I'm going to play again.
Oh yeah, me too. Like my shit is right here, ready. I'm like,
Yeah, hey, especially because again, I literally just finished killing the spider thingy.
okay.
So I need to go back.
And you
on my
gotta go
balance.
turn that in, right?
I gotta go turn that in. My one main complaint as of right now is, like, I think Lady said it, the story. For some odd reason, the story is not grabbing me as it should.
Yeah, same. But I'm
now
just trying to hope that it's early, you know?
that part. Now the side quests are hilarious.
Listen,
Hilarious.
they fire.
Like, did you go across the bridge and the two people was like, say,
Yeah.
what's up, homie?
I'm like, what y'all doing?
They
Run
got
up on me,
dealt with.
right?
They got dealt with. They got dealt
You
with.
don't know
Got
me.
dealt with quick
Back
though,
up.
but I was just like hilarious because she was really just stepped to you on the bridge. They just like chilling, like, yo, we waiting
Yeah,
on you.
I'm like, oh, and then I talked to them, and one of them actually left.
Oh, you
Make
got to
him run
leave.
away?
I said the wrong thing because he was
I
basically
was
like,
leaving, and I'm
if you don't
like,
stop
look,
calling me a kid, I was like, all right, bruh,
kid.
you're gonna be ashes in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let you know. Oh, go ahead.
But yeah, so like I said, the side quests, like there's the bathhouse. There's that one.
Mhm.
I've done that one.
You talking about the two fugitives, right?
No, that's
Is that the
another
one?
one. That,
Yeah.
I'm doing that one after.
Yeah, no spoilers. That's a good
Yeah.
one. No spoilers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did that one. Yeah.
Yeah, so like the side quests are interesting. They are short, but like the writing in them is still top notch.
Yeah.
The action is still top notch. Like you're still doing stuff. You still feel like you're accomplishing something instead of just like it's a random side quest and you're just doing random stuff. Like it actually fits the story if it makes sense. If that makes sense. The combat is on point. I think I'm gonna be a full-blown mage, but damn it, I am squishy. I'm not even gonna tell you how many times I've died, but like when I
you gotta get your armor up.
Yeah, and that's
squishy.
what I realized. Like I
Mhm.
need to, because I didn't realize the little skull thingy. I didn't realize what that was until like a couple of times. So like, let me get my ass back to the camp and level up.
And underneath the skulls is a like a Roman numeral, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
those
I can tell
equate to like, so the one is like the common, the two is like the blue tier, the three is the green, and the purple, and the gold is the highest, right? So if they're two, that means they're just one up from where you are, right? They're in that echelon. So there's like all that too that you got to pay
possibly
attention to.
beat them.
Right.
know?
Yeah. So,
It's tough. It gets hard. So,
but I'm enjoying it. The camp, like some of the quality of life stuff with the camp, I really enjoy. Like if you go to a camp, like if you fast travel to a camp, you can actually fast travel back to where you originally come from.
I love that.
I like that.
Like that is
I'm like to talk about that
great.
too. Yeah, the fast travel is.
Yeah, like that should be in every game.
Mhm.
Because most likely when you come out of camp, you usually have to fast travel back to a general location, and then go back where you was at.
Exactly.
Now,
and you can fast travel from anywhere in the map. Like I can be
Mhm.
anywhere and fast travel somewhere. Like I don't have to go stand in front of the spot to fast travel.
Yep.
Make sure to be cooking in your camp also.
Oh yeah, make that food.
Yeah.
Because those perks are great.
Yeah, because you need the
20% perk.
Okay. Have y'all eaten consumables while you're fighting?
Yes. But it doesn't
it don't go.
Yeah, that's
happening?
frustrating.
You pull a Skyrim so quickly, like, oh my god, let me.
And you have to run around until it reloads. I'm like, hurry up.
I know. And some of the people are quick too. So I'm sitting here. Yo, I was wondering if I'm the only one. That shit is pissing me off. Why? And I haven't been up. Okay, have y'all figured out how to make the potions yet? Do we have to go find a recipe somewhere? Because like I need to be able to make
I
potions.
haven't figured
Not
it
there
out
yet.
yet.
I'm not there
I
yet.
found a shop that sells them.
Yeah, I found
So I
one
just
too.
was stacking. I'm like, let me just buy potions
Right?
because like
Because that works
That's
better than
blue
the
stuff?
than the
the
eating.
food.
If you
And
eat,
then-
it takes so long in combat. But when you're not in combat, it will
it just
go quick. But
Yep.
yeah. So good. Everybody is frustrated.
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
frustrating. Yeah, that's frustrating. But
I'm
you
in
also
here,
like as you get. I don't want to spoil it. Dang it.
That's it. That's we can't.
I'll wait. I'll tell you later, Boogie. How about
Look
that?
at.
All right.
I feel like we need to go
You
ahead
tell
and
me
make
right now.
a
Just DM me right now.
game thread in Discord for this game alone.
we got a thread already.
I was trying to wait because
No,
I
I
was just
didn't-
like, it's only been
I want to make
a
sure
couple
y'all.
of days, but
I don't know if this get like the lasting power. Like I'm
that's
into
when I'm
it
yeah.
now.
Right.
So I'm trying to wait. Let's get to that.
If
What
that's
date
the
is
case, then it would never. We wouldn't come because are we gonna wait to DLC? Or
Well, do
gonna
we
wait till it
want to
actually
get
drops?
rid of some of these threads? Because I'm
Because, like,
we got a
yeah.
lot. We got a lot of channels.
Yeah, well, we might take that part offline. Discuss
Yeah,
that.
let's
Like Remnant 2, y'all want to just rename that and go from there?
That's
that's gonna hurt my feelings, but we can do it.
What about Lost Ark? Lost Ark ain't
Yeah,
been
you
touched
take that
in
off.
You can
forever.
That was
take it
out.
off.
That was
You can take it
out.
off.
You can take
That's
that
where I
off.
can go. Yeah,
All right,
you
I'm
can
gonna
go.
delete
Wait,
that
wait,
channel and then
And I
we
can
can
delete
make
Lost
another
Ark.
channel.
what's going? What's going?
Lost
I just
Ark.
deleted
Lost
Lost
Ark.
Ark because we
Lost
ain't played that in forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so hey, again, people join our Discord.
we
We
can probably
are
do Apex too.
in there
What about-
all
what
the
about
time
graphics?
chatting.
You said Apex. You deleting Apex? That's a lot of discussion in there.
But who playing Apex?
Nobody playing Apex anymore though.
I'm just saying.
Damn, me too. Whoever took that shit up.
Vision too.
Yo.
Destiny too. I'm kind of like, should we get rid of Destiny? I mean, if it comes back, we can make it again.
You know what? Hide Destiny. Just hide Destiny.
And
Because
grounded.
Yo, nobody's
Yeah,
playing
no,
Destiny.
nobody's
Who's playing
playing
Destiny?
either.
I might jump in one day for nostalgia purposes, lady.
I don't
Maybe.
see.
Literally look at the date.
High channel.
Because look at the date. Because it says February 2024 on ground, and you can get rid of that.
Right. We ain't played in a whole year.
Let's see. You still got some-
Delete.
Look, as we speak, chat, they're
What
deleting.
about Baldur's Gate 3? How y'all feel about Baldur's Gate
I'm
3?
okay. I mean, I'm okay actually renaming this one and using this thread.
What's it? Yeah,
Which
what's
one
the
you
Discord
talking
link?
For
And,
Baldur's Gate 3, I don't mind
Yeah.
renaming
You got
that.
you got a lot of guides in Baldur's Gate 3. I think that just don't bother Baldur's Gate 3. That's gonna confuse people.
Thank you, lady.
Let's see. Other one that doesn't have Miss Chat going on.
So-
in
I have a question for Charisse about
here.
Avowed.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you give yourself a number score?
Oh no, I did not.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I don't think I gave a number score either. Shit.
Oh my
Go
god.
ahead.
Yeah, I said April 5. Lady said 8.
I'm the same with Delilah since she's hesitant. 8.5 for me. First impressions, though. This is just first
Yeah.
impressions.
Yeah. Seriously, I'm like level 6, y'all. So
Yeah.
do not crucify me on this one, okay?
Mhm.
But it's a 7.
Damn.
It's not that bad.
It's not,
Yeah.
but like again, I'm story driven, and the
Yeah.
story is not catching me.
But you're also playing side missions, though, because I'm going to play devil's advocate. Like, you're also not playing the main mission.
She's right. I will
Yeah.
admit that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. The story is not catching me right now. I'm hoping it will because I like the aspect of we're this godlike creature who's been blessed by God. Like if that ain't a romantic fantasy title, right? I don't know what
For
to
sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like if I don't get to like sleep with the fish man, I'm gonna be upset. But it's all right. I'll let it slide.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know about
and plus-
letting it slide, but you're going to get a dock point for sure.
It depends. Like, is it like can we have somebody like should be some sort of romance in this game, even if it's just like I just want to stare at you lonely. Like, can we see?
I'm trying to. I definitely want to give it the benefit of that. That's why I was hesitant to start a thread because I would have started yesterday, but I'm like, I want to give it at least a couple more days, like to the actual release date, which is Tuesday.
Seriously,
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Well, no, because I know I'm playing it between now and Tuesday. So that
No,
was
I'm talking about for the actual release date. I just thought it was like, why was I
it
thinking
don't
it was
come out till
yesterday?
Tuesday.
And they usually do 5 days early. That's what they've been doing.
Yeah.
So basically, they release it on that Friday before instead of Tuesday. So if it's Tuesday release, you get it to Friday.
Comes out on the 18th.
Okay.
This is earlier. Like they started doing these 5-day early releases with, I think when Forza came out, they did it a while ago.
Mhm.
But Xbox first party, they started doing that. So, and had to jump in on this one because this is one I've been waiting on.
I know, right? I'm not saying it's a good game, solid title. If you can get it on Game Pass, play the game, show it all the love in the world. This is just like our personal thoughts on it right now, and we are again super early in the game. Like,
that's where I'm at. So it's like I'm enjoying it for what it is right now, but I'm with y'all 100% as far as like it's so early. But where I'm at in the story, I don't know how much y'all have played story wise. Like I can see where they're trying to take it. I can see where they're trying to go. For me, it's like I forget who they're talking about sometimes. I have to go back and the lore book. I'm like, okay, well, let me try to pay attention to this lore because like I'm not catching everything. These names, like they're just not resonating with me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and for the close disclosure, I have played the Pillars of Eternity games. Okay. Yes, so I do have some background in it, and I'm still not. It's just like it's not. It's not. The story's not hitting me right now, but I hope it will because
same.
Everything
else is good. Everything else like let's go.
Yeah. But yeah. So is there anything else in it? Well, let me before we move on. I want to say we're gonna probably retouch on this in about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By then, even if we're not finished with the game, we should have a solid idea of what this game is by then. So in 2 weeks, we're gonna try to touch base on this again, give a new updated score or thoughts on this. Some of us may be finished with it, some of us may be done with it, and some of us may be still playing it.
I don't think so. This seemed like Witcher type level shit.
It's
like
long. It seems like it's gonna be a long game. Because I've been playing it since it released. Well, and I'm only level 6, close to 7.
Yeah, like I played the day after y'all. I started after y'all.
Either they got a low level cap, or this just gonna be, unless it kind of speeds up and then boom. But because I am fighting, I'm just not at the point where I'm fighting stronger enemies. Like, my abilities are now, even though I'm a lower level, like my abilities, I can take on like defined enemies, or the level 2 enemies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
like if it's 3, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, I ain't messing with you. Right.
Yeah. But if you 2, I can probably get you, but I'm gonna have to dance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna have to use Kai
and I'm probably gonna die a couple of times. But yeah.
Look, you have to remember to use the companion special abilities.
And your healing. And once you unlock for you to heal yourself and your companions, which will also bring them back up, which I didn't realize. Mm-hmm. So like if he's down, you can do that cast and it'll give you health and bring him back up. But I'm gonna need a bell or some shit when I'm low in health because I feel like it only takes a couple of hits and right.
Especially when Kai's down, but because when he's up and you're low, he'll tell you. He'll be like, you need to heal.
Right.
But when he's down,
you don't hear nothing. You didn't get anything to tell you. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I just looked up and he over there like this. I'm like, what happened to you?
Yeah. And you gotta run and pick him up. Like, come on, get your butt up.
No, I don't even pick him up. He just gotta stay down.
Did y'all unlock the ability for him? Well, I don't want to spoil that.
Okay, that's it.
Say it. That's not even a spoiler. Did you unlock what ability?
For him, he has a passive ability where like you basically try to get up on his own.
Up? Yeah. No, the one that I did for him was I think faster. No, it might have been the faster revive. I saw somewhere where they were talking about the best things for him. So yeah, I think I might have done that. Yeah. And there's builds out there, y'all. Like,
people already got it. I'm like, they quit with it. They already got the schemes, and you should do this for this. And I'm like, how y'all get the game? Did we get the game at the same time? Like, how y'all got?
No, they got it way
We
early.
never get the game at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
I know that, you know.
Yeah, but I'm still enjoying the experience. To be honest, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking about streaming it. I don't know. I'm thinking
Hey,
You always thinking about streaming something.
about it. You know why? Because I want to stream it on GWG, but I'd be like, I ain't got time to set it up like that, so I just forget.
You don't have to set it up. It's literally here, the same way we're doing this.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
simple.
Yes, ma'am. Mhm.
Y'all hilarious.
I even got like the little thing where you can put just you up, and then the game play
Right.
like this. Like you can do it like that, and then like.
Right. And you see how it was just like a click? Just click, click.
I have a question though. Are you guys planning to play this on PC?
I already downloaded it on PC, and you can switch back and forth. So whatever suits my needs is where I'll be playing it.
There was like quality mode and performance mode, right? When you
Yeah, I'm playing performance.
Mhm.
I'm playing quality.
I'm playing performance.
I'm playing.
And the
on this
original,
phone.
and sometimes I feel like they need to better explain it, right? But because what they say is that performance is going to give you better frames, quality is going to give you better resolution, but sometimes that doesn't
What does that
necessarily.
mean?
Yeah, like I did like how in the Jedi, the Last Jedi, like they actually showed you the screen, like this is how it's going to look in performance, this is how it's going to look in quality, because that gave you a better idea of what you're going to want to see, And I don't like that you have to restart the whole fucking game.
Are you serious?
You switch. Well, not like you lose progress, but it basically kicks you out of the game, and you got to start the game back up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you said start over. I was like, damn.
Well, start over is still the correct
Reload.
word,
Reload.
yeah.
Reload. Start over and start over. Reload. Yeah.
What's it? Oh my God, the feature. Quick save when you just go straight to the home.
Yeah.
Yo, best feature in the world.
Perfect. Okay.
I don't care what nobody says. But yes, anything else on this while we go to tidbits real quick?
I'm ready to get off here so I can play, basically.
Right.
Gotta get lunch first. Then go play.
I'm jealous.
Well, yeah, of course. That's a default though. That's like automatic.
I already got one tidbit, and it's Netflix is gonna do a Dungeons and Dragons TV series, but unfortunately, it would not be like a continuation or in the same universe as the movie that came out a couple years ago.
Man.
I know, right? That movie was like so enjoyable. Like me and my daughter watched that and had a good time with it. But so be on the lookout for that. Probably sometime, I don't know, next 3, 4, 10 years. No telling how long TV shows take nowadays.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's my tidbit. Anybody else got a tidbit?
We watched the Super Bowl halftime show last week.
I forgot, girl. I forgot that was Sunday, and
I know, right?
I'm so ready for the concert. Y'all gonna be sick of me. You're gonna be sick of me.
Point out that was the most boringest Super Bowl ever.
No, it was actually
the game.
The game was hilarious to me until we got once the halftime show was over and the third quarter was done. I was like, okay, it's wrapped up. Like y'all not even trying at this point.
When they start,
I'm sorry. The way the Chiefs typically are is that they will have a reinvigoration in the third quarter, right? And they tried, but they were just unsuccessful, and they got so far ahead that it was like, okay, I don't even have to watch this anymore. But I think it was hilarious to see that they really just weren't ready at all.
They got stomped.
Yeah,
like it wasn't even close.
Yeah, they got knocked out.
They made Patrick Mahomes look so normal, like
And I think it was a humbling.
5 sacks though. 5 sacks though.
5.
I saw clips.
Number one defense in the league though. Number one defense in the league. They didn't even blitz. They just kept rushing forward. Like, come on, no blitzes, and they getting 5 sacks. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. But yeah, but I'm with you. When they got the garbage time and they scored that one throw, and then I'm just like, it's game.
It's over. Right.
I enjoyed the halftime show. more than the actual game. I thought the actual game was going to be a good, decent. I thought it was going to be like a good, decent matchup. It was going to be whoever was going to win. It was going to win by a little bit. You know what I mean?
It was buns. It was so bun. I was so mad.
I
like at the end of the day,
I didn't care. So,
but see, I'm big on football. Like I like a competitive game. I can't stand when there's a blowout.
That part,
you know,
I just want a game. I want a good game. That's not a good game.
Yeah, but I feel like there's still an aspect to a blowout that I don't mind, and it's usually when you don't have a dog in the fight, right? True. Because a blowout is hilarious.
That is.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a blowout.
It has so much hype. The hype, the Kansas City Chiefs hype too was just like
a very humbling.
You would have thought they were guaranteed to win going into the Super Bowl.
That's it. Three-peat this, three-peat that. Oh, is Kelsey gonna propose to what's that chick name? The music artist Taylor Swift. Yeah. So I'm like, there's so much hype. I was laughing by the end. I'm like,
right.
It was just
that's what I'm saying. It was fucking hilarious because like it wasn't even like, okay, so I understand it wasn't like a back and forth type of deal, but you had somebody that came in guaranteed to win.
Mm-hmm.
Like the odds was so in their favor, and then they just folded like a lawn chair.
Yeah,
like a wet piece of paper.
Like they couldn't do anything. Kelsey didn't get a second. He didn't get a single catch in the first half. That was insane. I'm like, how you didn't get Kelsey one catch? Like
they was like, they said Kendrick Lamar had more yards than the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Oh,
like y'all didn't have to say it like that.
More yardage.
That
shit was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Gave us content for days.
They did. They did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was fed dearly all week.
And I'm still playing Kendrick City. It gave it new life. Honestly. And that song, I couldn't believe that just the whole performance, him teasing, giving us the song.
Like, yes, yeah.
What he was wearing.
Yeah.
The fucking A minor on his chest. Like, enough. Dead. Drake is dead. Okay, like
y'all know my favorite part when she brought out mustard because I'm always like, "Where's mustard?" I'm like, let's go.
I can't believe he did Peekaboo. I'm like, y'all don't know because Peekaboo really be saying some shit. But Kendrick has always been conscious, and just like he said, the right guy at the wrong time, or wrong time, right guy, wrong time, the right guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you guys know that Drake and Party Next Door did an album on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I heard it was good though. I heard
it was trash.
What? Oh snap! Okay.
I'm gonna listen to it.
So people are just listening to it to listen to it, it's not good. Basically, is what you're saying. That's why, because I heard it's doing numbers, like it's doing major numbers.
Well, I'm gonna probably have to listen to it on my way to work today.
Same. I was going to listen to it next week on the way to work.
Because people could just be tuning in just to hear what he says, and then that's it.
Right.
And that's why it's got numbers. You know, that's the only reason it's got numbers. That don't mean it's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the controversy around it. Yeah. So I'll check it out later too.
All right.
But
I watched the Handmaid's Tale, and I did all the recaps. No.
Baby, we living in that right now, okay?
They showed the last season is coming in. I'm like, the only way I would watch that is to watch everybody die. That did that shit. Like, that's the only way I'm watching is to watch the handmaids rise up and kill everybody.
And if that ain't in the first trailer, then I'm not watching. Like,
it basically was the trailer. Like, we coming to get y'all.
So let me see. NBA All-Star Weekend is this weekend in the Bay Area. So my tidbit was that there was this Nike event for Black Label, the Black Label shoe, which is a few basketball players with their rendition of, I guess an Air Max shoe. And they had a Butler, they had LeBron, and they had a few others, but it was a good little event. I feel like if you're going to have a Nike event you should have a little bit of the variety of all the shoes that are available. There was a line for the flu game. There was a line for the Jordan Bread Reimagines. Them lines was long. I'm not going. Puma had an event and it did a collaboration with the Ninja Turtles. So they had their own little pizza shop. And they had the turtles just doing their thing and showing off the shoes. There's probably going to be a little more events on today and tomorrow. So it's kind of lit this weekend in the city. So that's any other tidbits?
All right, yeah. We'll get ready to do our outros so we can hop back in our games. We're gonna start at the top and work our way down. So that's Miss Lady. What you got for us?
Shit. Thank you so much for hanging and chatting with us, and everybody on the replay side, thank you for watching us as well. We are at 330 episodes. That is a lot, y'all. Shout out to the lurkers. I think we'll do something tomorrow. We're gonna definitely stream tomorrow. Just don't know what. Honestly, I need to turn on my PlayStation. If you want me to be 100% honest,
yo, that thing gonna have so many updates.
Look, I might fuck around and re-download Bloodborne and just play it again. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the feels again. You know. But you can check me out at Lady Infamous 415 on all socials, and take care of yourself, take care of each other, and just have a great and fun and safe weekend.
All right, Miss Delilah.
Yeah, so just kind of like echoing a little bit what Lady said. Thank you all for rocking out with us. We appreciate it. Please tell your friends about the show. We're here typically every Saturday, 1 p.m. ish Eastern, right here on GWG, on YouTube, and yeah, I mean we'll catch y'all on the next
week.
Next week.
All right, Miss Boogie.
Same for me. You guys can catch me on all socials as LBOOGIE0208. Don't come at me with no nonsense, because I don't hold punches.
You're inviting the nonsense.
I mean, it's whatever. Because I will block you too. Like if you come with like some real stupid shit, I just block you.
You know what comes with the territory,
right?
It sucks. Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm gonna be playing Avowed in like 2 minutes. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Enjoy your day off if you're in the US or in Canada, because it's Family Day in Canada on Monday. And then I also took off Tuesday, so I'm probably gonna be playing there.
Yeah, Monday's a holiday, right?
Yep, Monday's a holiday.
Yeah.
President's Day,
Oh no, they got me working. I heard something at my job about President's Day, so I need to figure it out if we're gonna be open or not.
Man, we need to figure that out like now.
Yeah, you need
like yesterday, maybe.
We should have known that.
All I know is I heard something rumbling around President's Day, so I'm gonna have to figure it out when I get to work.
All right. And of course, it's your girl CHAREECE here again, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through and listening to us. We greatly appreciate it. It is still cold down here in the South for some reason. It's the temperature is weird. It's pretty stressing currently. Like you could wake up and it'd be 30 degrees, get home in the afternoon.
It was 23 the other morning. I'm like 23.
Yeah.
Well,
so
for what?
Dress accordingly. Make sure your baby got a jacket on with them. Just do something.
Oh my God! Don't you hate when you see that shit?
Oh my God!
Not the baby.
Like you don't have no socks on the baby, no hat on the baby.
Thank you. Like I'm glad. Why that baby got no undershirt on? Like what is you doing?
Like look his toes like this, because he's like what the
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I love y'all, man.
Or something.
I love you too.
Oh,
you just be like, I just want to like
that part.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't my kid. Ain't my kid.
I know.
So, but yes, we'll see y'all next week. Y'all go play some games. There are plenty of them out there. Go play something.
Please play them games.
Yes.
Please
jump in our Discord. As you can see, we have stuff going on over there all the time because we talk about it, but we also talk there. If you want to actually talk to us, that is where you'll find us most likely. We're there all the time. Like it's literally open right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see y'all next week, and y'all have a good weekend.
Bye, y'all.